Patrick Bitature, and I welcome you to my series of Built to Last, tips on building a business that will last. We've gone through a few episodes and we'd like to see how we can progress. Last time I talked more about adversity. This time I'm going to talk about character. What kind of character does it take for one to build a business that will last? I'll take from my experience. I've learned very many lessons, and along the way, these lessons just kept getting better and better. They make you stronger. And if you pay attention and some of these habits that you form become deliberate, they will unlock you. They will set you free. They will bring you success. But before you have those habits, you keep trying all kinds of things, because everyone says work hard. People work extremely hard, but they don't get by. They don't seem to touch success. You're almost there and you don't touch it. And I struggled with it for a long time. And I set myself goals, because that's the beginning of success. When you know what your goal is and you write it down, it's so much easier. I didn't write it down, I must admit. I realized much later. Then I started writing down my goals, short term, medium term, and long term. And that made a world of difference, because I could work towards those goals. I could focus. But let's talk a bit about character. What is character? Character is what you are. What people see you to be is an image, is a brand. What is inside you, that's your character. And you've got to work on it. It just doesn't happen overnight. You're just not born and say, I was born this way, so I'm going to be like that. No. Character is made. Actually, not even made, it is sculptured. You know what is to call sculpture? Let's say an ornament that's beautiful. Sculpture your body. Like when you go to the gym, you're sculpturing your body. The more you work on it, you're sculpturing the body. You are cutting off the bits of timber that you don't want, the bad habits. Now that's what character is about. Now character is built mainly around a few principles, and I'll talk about them. But it is important that you develop character, because it comes out of the things you do regularly and consistently. Those become habits. Those habits, if you do them regularly and consistently, that becomes your character. If you maintain that character regularly and consistently, that becomes your reputation. So there's a way things flow. You can't have a reputation overnight. You can't build a brand overnight. You say, I represent this because I'm driving this car. It doesn't mean it unless you behave in a particular way. Now, to build a good character that is good for business, you must have the following qualities. You must be hardworking. That is a given. You must work hard. So it's the vanilla. You must have discipline. Discipline is key, and so many people underestimate the power of discipline. Discipline is like the magic keys that unlock the opportunities for you. You can come there, the door is there, you know where you're going, but you don't have the key, you won't get in. You need discipline. Discipline the time you wake up. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, do it. Say someone you're coming at this time, be there at that time. Be there a few minutes earlier. You'll never tell a Japanese person, I'm going to be there at 8, and you come 5 minutes past 8. He'll be offended. The Koreans, the South Koreans, the same. They take time strictly. Punctuality. It means a lot. It says a lot. It means you respect me. If we agree to meet at 3 and you come at 3:30, you don't respect me or the audience that you're coming to address. So you've got to put things in the right perspective. You've got to have humility. However important you become, remember, you're just an ordinary person. I know I came to life with very little. I began with almost nothing. Today I may be in charge of so many things. I'm just a manager of all these things. At the end of the day, I'll go without it. I'll be buried just in a suit. Hopefully. That might not even be there. So you've got to be careful. What we have around us, these material things, don't let them get to your head. Remain grounded. Remain simple. Remain the man you were before you were trapped by all these trappings. Because that's what success does. And that brings hubris. It brings arrogance. Even you don't realize when the arrogance is kicking in. Remaining grounded, remaining with humility, talking to the ordinary person, the lowest person, and giving them respect. Whoever you talk to, give them presence. Be there, be engaged. Not talking to somebody while you're busy on the phone. Yeah, what did you say? Yeah, I'll think about it. That's disrespectful. And people who succeed in life give attention, they give focus, they are present, they are truly engaged. And I try to inculcate these values amongst my family and my bigger family, the people I work with, my staff. When you're dealing with that customer, that person is the most important person in your life. for that time that you're with that person. When you leave, go and talk about something else or concentrate on something else. But give that person attention. Whether you're just taking an order or you're taking a booking, pay attention and focus and make that person feel special. Whoever you talk to, even if you're a teacher and you're talking to a classroom, look in the students' eyes and talk to them. Let them feel you're connecting. And that's important. That is a gift. But it doesn't just come from God. It's a gift that you work on. God may give it to you, or He may have forgotten to give it to you. You can build it and work on it slowly and regularly. The key words I talked about were consistency. Do things, small things every day, make them habits. Be consistent. Do it all the time. Then you become reliable. People trust you. And that's what character is all about. So don't forget, you've always got to work hard. You've got to have discipline. Discipline, the way you manage money, the way you manage people, the way you manage the stakeholders out there, because there are many stakeholders. To succeed in business, you need all the factors of production working for you. Capital, labor, land. Now you can break down that labor, skilled labor, unskilled labor, all kinds of labor, but you need people. Today we have machines replacing labor. You've got to have the knowledge of how to work with these machines. Whether it's just basic computers or artificial intelligence or the Internet of Things, you've got to acquire these skills. You've got to continuously be reading. When you stop reading, you become irrelevant, not just to your society, even to your own family. You've got to stay ahead of the curve. You've got to keep learning. You've got to be a student for life. That's what having good character is about. Otherwise you become boring. You become like a river that is flat. There is nothing interesting in it. There isn't even a fish. Be exciting. Keep reading. Keep understanding. And don't stick to a narrow vision of your area. I'm a doctor, I only deal with patients. No, what's happening around the world? It doesn't have to be medical. Be interesting. Have depth of character. And when you are concerned about other people's welfare, they will be concerned about you. To succeed, you need very many people hoping you succeed. And if they do so, you will succeed. But if everybody is rooting for you to fail, and you think you're so strong because you're the only one with the magical key, then you're in trouble. So character is very important, especially if you're going to build a business that will last. People who come, make a lot of money overnight, have no character, immediately lose the money, and they're back on the streets. And then they're hoping to hit somebody else or cheat somebody else or do something out of character. Build the right character. Have the right circle of friends. Birds of a feather flock together. If you're always interacting with people who want to progress, they want to progress themselves, they want you to progress, you will all progress. But if you're with a group of people who are always thinking about how can we steal, how can we cheat somebody, how can we do something wrong, you will all end up a group of prisoners in one cell one day. That's what happens about character. Identify and relate with the right people. Learn to read character. Human beings are very complicated. Even the good people sometimes change. You thought they were very good and they turn against you. So don't let that set you back. Always focus where you want to go. You had your goals. If you're a good person, what you believe to be good is what you should do. And stay the distance. Good luck with character. We shall continue. Thank you. Hello, my name is Patrick Bitature. I'd like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on the social media platforms. I'm going to be doing a series on businesses that are built to last. That's an easy thing to say, it's not an easy thing to do. Let's walk this walk together, and I try to guide you so that you can build businesses that will last. Hopefully, intergenerational businesses.